Live from Virginia, USA. If you're watching this later, this was a live, and I'm sharing 2 habits that have changed my life. And if you take action from what I'm about to share here today and you start using them too, your life is going to change really fast, actually. Within 1 week, you're going to see a difference in your life. Okay, if you're seeing me for the very first time, my name is Sherifa Nakalema. I'm a business owner in Virginia, USA, and I'm very passionate about changing our life to take it to the next level. If you are still breathing, don't say, oh, I'll never do that, I'll never do this, because it's a decision you can make and change your life. Don't think, oh, I'm too old. No. Or if you didn't go to school, you said, for me, I don't do those things. No. Anyway, what are the 2 habits? The 2 habits are being grateful, gratitude. The second habit is learning how to use affirmations. I'm about to explain and I have examples. Some of you who have watched me for a long time, these used to be very common things. I use themes here. I kept repeating. But then I said, oh, these days I've been talking about just business and making money. No, let's go back to the basics. Because if you want happiness, like real happiness, because there are people who have a lot of money, but they're not happy. See? We want happiness, feel good about yourself, okay? So, but then before I talk about these habits and why they change my life, I have to say what I used to think before I knew about these habits. Although we know them, right? But I mean, real knowing them, how they're emphasized by the gurus, right? After I get into the training. I used to think, like in school, right? Read your books, make sure you read everything. And then when you start working, make sure you work hard. No, you may do those things and still you don't see the real success that you want because there's something we are missing. And this, I think the whole world, like 98%, but they say 96% because they call themselves the 4%. Although sometimes they say the 1% are the ones who get it. Like 4. Can you imagine the whole world out of 100 people? Someone did a study, he said it's 4, only 4 who get it. Those are the 4 who have figured these things out. The rest of us, we are struggling. So when I came online here, I started getting into some programs, some things, and I realized there is something else they were talking about that you never hear in school. Only people who do the degrees in those subjects are people who do psychology and stuff like that. Actually, see, this book, some of you who see me, I talk about this book a lot. Robert Kiyosaki, when he first wrote the first version, this one, the first edition, he didn't cover these topics also. But then when I read this one later, the revised copy, I saw that, oh my goodness, he took time to get into this. It's called the mindset, the subconscious mind. We have this conscious, we have the conscious mind and the subconscious. The subconscious is the one that's like driving. Can you imagine when you have like a driver of the car and you're seated and someone is driving? That's what's going on with us. But we don't know. We're not aware. And where did that come from? The subconscious mind? The subconscious mind is connected to what I'm about to say here. It started a long time ago when we were children. From the time you were born to around, some people say 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, around there. That's when the real you, what you call the you, was formed, right? Like that's when you became a person. And I mean, the thought, the things you believe, especially the things you believe. Those things you believe came from the surroundings where you grew up. So whatever environment you are in, that's what you are formed. And that forming was either good or bad. But for most of us, it was not very good. So that's where we need the personal development to get us out of that, whatever happened then. Because, for example, you may be you're saying to yourself, oh, I can't do that. I don't do that. You have these beliefs about money. You don't believe you could make money too. I have mine, you know mine, when I did this, what I discovered, that I actually, the limiting belief I have is about success. I think I don't like success. I'm scared of big things. Like, you know how some say, how you say, I'm scared of, okay, of failure. For me, I'm scared of success. It's the opposite. Success is my fear. Okay, the fear of success or the fear of failure. So where do those things come from? They come from what happened when you are young. Like, if you keep saying, the other day I was talking to someone actually. I said, don't say to them, okay, if you say, oh, that's the shy one, the shy one, the shy one. You start believing you are the shy one, and you grow up thinking you are the shy one. And actually, the more you say it, like we're about to say here, and the way I'm about to talk about the affirmation, the more you say it, it happens more and more. So if someone said you're ugly, and then someone may have said this, you're ugly. It depends by that who said it. I first heard this from Dr. Phil, because Dr. Phil said it depends who says it to you. If the person who says to you is a very important person in your life, like maybe when you're young, your parents or the people who are raising you or the teachers, those are very, very important people. So when they say something to you, you believe it, although it may not be correct, right? So if someone says you're ugly or you're stupid or like those words, they may say it even one time, and if they repeat it, it becomes even stronger. So you grow up believing that. You grow up believing that, and you believe it. Now you are 50 years, you still, like me, you still believe that thing, and it's not even true. I mean, you believe that about you. It's not true. I think there are two topics that need to be introduced in school. The first one would be this one, that there is a subconscious mind that's going on with people. You may see someone who is big and okay, tall, like a grown man, but inside, they feel like there's 5 years or 6 years. Because they say when those things happen to you, you don't grow up to, you stay in that situation because you believe that thing. So, in fact, another person who covered this a lot used to be Oprah. He would gather like 300, was it Yanla? They'll gather like 300 men in one room, especially men who didn't grow up with fathers, like dads. They don't have dad. They didn't have dad. You may see someone who is like an adult right now, but actually is missing something so huge inside them. They feel like they're young boys inside. So these are issues that come with that we grow up with. So how do we get rid of that junk? We call it junk. I was saying two topics. This one, the subconscious mind, and the money. The money, we need to teach more about money in school. More about money in school, because you may graduate, finish college, but you never learned about money and how it's managed and how to grow it and all those things. They need to be general topics, because when you grow up, it's daily life. That's our daily life. Yet no one ever told us. Did I welcome you? You see, when I come here, sometimes I have bad money. Please tap on it and invite your friends and like it. Sorry. Welcome, Motuba. Welcome, Kalibala. Welcome. Please type in the chat so I can see who you are. By the way, I started something else these days. I started it today, actually. I'm inviting you. I used it to do it, then I forgot, then I brought it back. Joining my community. If you want, like what I'm talking about here, there are things that I share for free. Come in my community. I share the quiz, the quiz you take to find out what is wrong with you. Actually, we need diagnosis of the kind of limiting beliefs you have. You take a free quiz. Then I also share about this book. It comes in a digital form. I mean, download this one. It helps you with I am affirmation that I'm about to talk about. And also I share many things. I share, if you want to learn how to be on this social media, TikTok, most I support TikTok and YouTube. If you want to start YouTube channel, you want to grow your account on TikTok, you want to learn how to make money, so come to my community. I'll put a link right there. It's pinned right now, or when this becomes a video, I'll put it in a pinned comment. Come join my community, especially if you're in USA, it's even more relevant to you. If you're in other countries, still, I'll show you how you benefit. Now, let's go back. So there are two habits that I think are so essential. I have more habits, but today I'm sharing only two. So this one, the first one is gratitude, being grateful. The second one is using affirmations. Now, the affirmations are the ones who are going to help eliminate these issues that we had in childhood. But I'm going to start with gratitude. This gratitude one is going to help you feel good about yourself, be peaceful, have a peaceful life because you are a grateful person. You cannot be a grateful person and also be a sad person. I don't think you can do them. Can you laugh and cry at the same time? I don't think so. So when you are happy, smiling, you are like I'm hoping you're smiling from inside. You're going to be a happy person. You see situations very, very differently. But if you don't have this habit, if you don't practice gratitude, then you see things, you know how they say glass full, glass half full, glass half empty? When you are a person who is not grateful, like, I have these cups. Have you seen I tagged them here? They have take yourself to a better you, this message, if you want to get one. But I'm using an example. This glass is not a glass, this is a cup. If it had water or water like up half here, that's what they say glass, but I'm using a cup. If it was like right here, you put a drink and it's up here in the middle, right? And you show a person. The people would say, okay, is it half full or half empty? What do you say? What do you say? Herbert, are you there? What do you say? If I poured a drink in here, maybe tea, and it's half, although the example is a glass, do you see, because the glass is, you can see what's inside. This one you can't see, right? It's clear. Would you say, someone, respond to me, please? Sorry, I didn't welcome you. When I become so excited, I forget the people in the chat. How about who is there? Kalibala. What do you think? What do you say? If someone hands you a cup and the field is halfway, like right here, do you say they gave you a half full cup? Oh, half full or half empty? How do you describe it? Put in the chat, let me see. Who wants to respond to this? Do you see it as half full or half empty? Please like it. Like it like the way we do in TikTok. You can do it here, right? I think you tap on the like button, on the like somewhere. They put it here because now I came in this format. Please like it. You are saying half full because I made it so easy to say half full, right? Anyway, but it depends. Do you know, when it's a glass, you may say that. But let me show you a situation where you could, like when there's a situation happening, for a person who's used half full and half empty, half full and half empty, that's Janet. Welcome. Janet, have you been? Half full and half empty. How can it be half full and half empty? The people actually used to be half full, I think, a lot. Because, people who are like perfectionists, like when you see, like wherever you see something, you tend to see the wrong thing. You've not the bad thing first. Like when you do an exam, you're in school and you get maybe 80%, you are not happy because you wanted it to be 100%. You see what I mean? That's a half full, half empty. When a person is see things half empty, they're always not seeing what's missing. They're always not seeing the bad things. Like whatever situation, they're always looking at the bad bad side. Like if you are dealing with them, they always see the bad things you do. Like if you are in a relationship, husband, wife, you're always pointing the bad things. So when you take it out of the glass and put it into your life, you think about this. When you are the person, especially husband, wife, I don't know if all of you have husband, wife, do you always notice the good things or the bad things? That's how the half full, half empty works. Janet, welcome by the way, do you take the effort to notice the good things or the bad things? This also works with the parents. You have children, they are trying to do their best, was the kind that would notice the bad things. So I mean, I want you to do everything right. So I didn't tolerate bad things. But actually, the better way would be like to. In fact, they say, especially in communication, when even if you want to tell someone something bad they're doing, start with the good thing. So we have to train ourselves to notice the good things. Notice the good things. Okay, the bad things are there. Let me see. Oh, really, take effort to take the good things. Yeah, gratitude is the starting point. Yes. So gratitude. So let's go. I tend to talk too much. Let's go do the gratitude first. Because this I am affirmation, not I am only, affirmation is long, and I have some examples here for you. In fact, I found some good ones. Janet, you've been in my community a lot, but I don't think you have heard of these affirmations that I'm sharing today. I'm going to share some powerful affirmations. Please, could you get some kind of like notebook somewhere? The things I'm about to say next. Please, please, please. Because it's going to help you. Let's deal with the first habit of gratitude. When you are a grateful person, if you are not a grateful person, start today and see how being grateful is going to change your life. I think the way God created us, because, for example, me, I'm a Muslim, and we start our morning. I think even the Catholics do the rosaries, right? Most people who believe in God, they have some kind of morning prayer, right? That morning prayer has gratitude in it. Okay? You are thankful for the day, you are thankful for everything. But this time, let's be specific like this, at least for me, the way I'm suggesting. That in the morning, focus on the things that already are, that already happened. Okay? They're happening already in the morning. So you can say, okay, I'm grateful that I'm alive, I'm well, I'm grateful, I'm healthy, I'm grateful, I'm happy. By that they say, add happy. I'm happy and grateful. I have a place to live. I'm not homeless, right? If you are homeless, you can be thankful for life. That at least you are alive. You're still alive. You still have a chance, right? You can get yourself out of the homelessness. So find a good thing that's already here. I'm happy and grateful. I have eyes. Happy and grateful. They say always, if you are struggling to be grateful, look at someone who doesn't have what you have. Because for you right now, you could be homeless and thinking that's the worst situation. Actually, there are people who can't see. They don't have eyes. They don't have, look at the things that you have that are still good. If you are a person with one leg, okay, you don't have two legs. You have only one leg. How about, no. Let me talk about the person without shoes. Okay, let's say the person without shoes. Okay, you are complaining you don't have shoes, but how about the person who doesn't have the feet to put the shoes in? Some people they have issues, they cut off their leg or something. You see what I'm saying? Look at the person who doesn't have what you have. It's going to help you focus. Like you say, you know what? Maybe the situation not that bad, right? So in the morning, let's write what you are grateful for. And by the way, this pen is so special. The pen, writing it, and also saying it out loud. You write it, and you say it. That's why I'm going to suggest, I don't have my notebook here with me, that you have a little notebook. Or they sell them, actually, gratitude journals. You write, I'm happy and grateful now. If you went into Wesley's training, he'll say, add now. I'm happy and grateful now that I have this. I'm happy and grateful now I woke up healthy. Whatever is. Whatever is already. But I learned this from Oprah because she was saying she had a lot of money and she wasn't happy and she was wondering what's missing until she learned about this gratitude. She said in the evening, focus on what happened today. Because you may make a mistake of repeating the same thing you did in the morning. You may repeat, okay, I'm grateful I'm alive. No. In the evening, let's focus on the day. Because that's where the trick is. During the day, you're going to find that actually the glass half full and half empty. You are actually focusing on good things. Try it. If you have to write in your journal in the evening, the things that happen during the day, you're going to be observing them more. You say, okay, I write that in the evening. Oh, that. Oh, She said that sometimes she'll find herself writing just that she ate something nice. You know how you eat something nice and you said, oh, this tasted good. My daughter was telling me the other day, I bought some mangoes. And these mangoes, for those of you who are in Uganda, they tasted like the one you got up of a tree, like it's so good. She said, oh, that mango. You're right. Oh, that mango is delicious. The reason why this is important, you try it to see how you feel. You feel good. You feel good. And connecting with what God, I think God, the why he said we need to be grateful in the morning and all that, is because as you're grateful, more good things happen to you. You attract more good things. That goes with the, where is my book? It's not here. The people who talked about The Secret, if you know the movie The Secret, if you don't know The Secret, please go find it. Find it here on YouTube. It's called The Secret. The Secret, the movie, The Secret, it used to be, you had to buy it, but now it's free. That was the book that I was trying to look. It's right here somewhere. It's called The Secret. It's about attracting good things. So the more you say it, the more things happen. Okay? So as you are grateful, more things are going to come to your life to be grateful for. This one, there's someone I shared this with sometime, and they got out their notebooks. The other day she was telling me that mine is almost full. She said, you know what? You feel very, very different when you are using this gratitude journal, especially if you have some kind of stress in your life. So in the morning, let's recap. In the morning, right? I'm happy and grateful that I'm alive. I woke up, I'm breathing, I'm still breathing, right? I'm happy and grateful I have a home. I'm happy and grateful I have children. Happy and grateful in the morning. But in the evening, that's where the magic happens, because you are noticing what's happening in your day. I'm happy and grateful today, this happened. I'm happy and grateful this happened. And they say that if you do this close to you going to bed, actually the subconscious now creates more good things for you. I don't know how God created that, but I think we are like miracles in the brain. Things start going even better and better and better. You see, after a month, you say, oh my goodness, see what I've created, by just being grateful. Habit number 2 is affirmations. Affirmations are statements, I'm using my own words, that you say. Okay, when you say this, let's make it simple. These are statements that if you repeat them, you actually could create whatever you don't have using the statements. Especially if it has I am before it. Let me put it in the chat. I am. But some statements don't have I am in them. But if you put I am before it, they say anything you say after I am, I just put in the chat there, will happen, will follow you. So whatever you say I am, after I am, will follow you. Now be careful, because it could be good or bad. So if you say I'm stupid, now stupidity is going to follow you. It's going to follow you. Have you said, oh, I'm so stupid, I'm so ugly, I'm so this. If you say, put I am on it, you believe it more, it happens more. But if you do the opposite, like for example, I like to use the example of a shy person. If you believe you are shy, especially if it came from some of you who saw what I said earlier, that maybe your mom said it or your dad said it a lot, or they did it to you at school. You know those teasing kids, the bullying at school, they bully you, they say, oh, you are this, you are this. So let's assume you believe you are a very shy person. In fact, people say that a lot. When I'm inviting them to come and be on YouTube or social media, they say, oh, me, I'm shy, I can't do that. Okay, let's assume you believe you're a shy person. We are going to use the I am affirmation to change it. So instead of keep saying, I am shy, see me, I'm shy, no, say I'm confident. I am confident. And when you say I am confident, say it like mean it, like the way Wesley said. I'm confident. Go to the mirror. I'm confident. I'm confident. And why do you want to be confident? You want to be confident, maybe there's something you want to achieve. You want to be a leader. So you can add it in these statements. You say, I'm the leader. Everyone is looking up to me, or whatever. You are now a confident person. Say the statements of the things you want to happen in your life. but say them like they already happened. Say them that it's already happened. Not it will happen or I will be. No, I am already. So I'm going to make this a short live. So I'm going to give you a few statements. I am affirmations. I'm going to call them affirmations because some of them don't have I am in them. But sometimes I recorded a whole video that has just I am this, I am that, I am that. But now I have general statements. In fact, I got them, some of them online here, and I wrote them down, okay? So if you like any one of these, feel free to write it down and repeat it. For example, you can say, by the way, I said write them down and say them, repeat them. They say repeat it, repeat it, repeat it. So you could say repeat maybe 7 times in the morning, 7 times. You keep repeating these these affirmations. Okay, this first one has I am on it. Some don't have I am on them. So the first one is, I have 10 by the way. I have 10 or 11 right here. I am grateful for the many blessings in my life. But now, for me, this is a statement I got, I think, online somewhere. But for me, I like to be more specific. You say, I'm grateful that I have children. I'm grateful that I have, be specific with the things, if you are talking about, because as you say, I'm grateful, and you think about that thing, maybe, okay, I'm grateful that I have eyes I can see. You take it in. Take it in. Don't just say it and leave. Say it and feel it. Because they say these things actually work faster when you connect with the feeling, the way you feel as you say it, okay? So I'm grateful for the many blessings in my life. What are the blessings? I'm grateful I have a place to stay. Like right now here we are in America, it's very, very hot. So if I'm in a house that has an AC system, it's cooling the air, like I can come in and inside is cool, I'm happy and grateful. It's cool inside. It's not as hot as outside. When it's winter, it's different. We are grateful that we have heat in the house because it's very cold outside. So be more specific and take it in. Okay, right, whatever it is. Then this other one is, it's a kind of affirmation. Today, I look for and appreciate the good. Today, I look for and appreciate the good. It's also connected to the half empty, half full. I'm looking for and appreciating the good, which means even if bad things are happening, you are looking for the good that's in that situation. You know, they talk about whenever a bad thing, that is, in my belief, that when a bad thing is happening, a good thing is right next to it. We had someone who explained this really well. He said like this, like as the bad thing is happening, the good thing is right here. But the problem, we only notice the bad thing. So let's train ourselves, especially me, to always focus on the good. Not because it's hard for me when I'm seeing the bad like right there and ignore it. No, okay, don't ignore it. Okay, acknowledge the bad is here, but the good is also there. Always expect the good because it's coming. It's coming, it's still hidden. You won't see it, but it's right there. Okay, so today I look for and appreciate the good. Can you imagine starting your day like that? Today I look for and appreciate the good. Today I look for and appreciate the good, right? Then another one is number 3. I think I'm going to skip that one. I'm not going to do all of them, but I can create new ones. Even there's some, because I'm not liking some of them that are here on this. I just touch them somewhere, but I don't like them. Some of them to share to here. Okay, how about this one? I attract the right people at the right time. That one works. That one has worked for me. I attract the perfect people at the right time. I think this one is one person right there in the chat, or it is for all of you. Try it. Write it down. I attract the perfect people at the right time. Can you imagine when you are looking for someone to help you with something or guide you with something and they show up? Hey, because you repeated the affirmation. You repeated it. So write that one. I think that's a good one. How about this other one? I welcome joy into my life. I welcome joy into my life. I welcome joy into my life. I welcome joy. And as you're saying you are welcoming joy into my life, into your life, how about you give joy to other people? Do you know they say what you give is what you get? Ever heard of that? You want money? How about you give up some? You want money? How about you share what you have first? Try it. Get out and give out some money. You see money coming to you. So if you want what was the statement? I said, welcome joy into my life. How about you give some joy? But then here in America, people, they smile a lot. So, some people say they're fake smiles, but they smile. They say, oh, good morning. Oh, there was nice weather, like that. Try it. You see people, they say New York, they don't smile. They don't smile. But I can't imagine if it's a train or a bus or whatever, coming and sitting down and not say hello to the next person next to me. But they do it. If you say hello, they think they will be surprised because they're not used to that. But let's spread some joy if you want joy to come into our life. Please share with the children, okay? I welcome joy into my life. Have you heard of people who are so like nasty to you? They don't like you or something, but you smile. You just smile. In fact, let me share this short story. When we had September 11th here, at that time, there were very few Muslims here. It would be hard for you to walk around dressed the way I am right now here in America. They didn't know Muslims were all looking very weird. But I had a friend who was wearing hijab. And she was a teacher, actually. She was going to school and taking care of young children. So most people were hiding. They didn't want to even show that they're Muslim. So I said to her, how do you deal with this situation? Because she was working in a daycare environment where people drop off their children. So people would bring their children and they find that leaving their children with a Muslim woman. So I said, so how do you deal with that? He said, actually, I just smile. They give me these weird faces, but I just smile. It worked. So smile your way through the hardship. Okay, so when the people look at you weird, just smile. Okay, that one is working. I welcome joy into my life. Okay, how about this one? Money comes to me in expected and unexpected ways. I hope my accent is you can understand what I'm saying, right? Money comes to me in expected and unexpected ways. This time I'm not giving you that Bob Proctor one, the long one. We are leaving that one out today. This is another one. I deserve happiness and success. I think every person deserves it. But do you believe it? Do you believe that you deserve happiness and success? But then from here, I'm going to go, only if some of you watching me want to go on Zoom with me, I think I'll go TikTok. But if any of you wants to be on Zoom with me, let me know. I can go to Zoom for some of you if you have any questions about making money, especially. If you want to start the $5 challenge that I have. If you're in USA, and you want to learn how to make money online, before I close this, ask me to come on Zoom. I can take you on Zoom for a few minutes, then we go to TikTok. So ask me in the chat. I'll drop a link for you to take you to the Zoom, okay? So I deserve happiness and success. Okay. The reason why I stopped there and talked about the other one is because, okay, are we really working? Are we really taking the step? Like here, take a step. Are we taking the step? You call or say, okay, I deserve happiness and success, but what are you doing? You need to be putting in the effort to get the happiness and success. It's not going to come. Oh, hi, welcome, Salma. Welcome, Salma. We miss you, Salma. How are you? Oh, Salma, why don't you share your videos in the YouTube group? I don't understand. You don't want people to support you? You publish videos, but I see them through notification. I prefer to see them in the YouTube group, please. Okay, the YouTuber who just showed up, Salma. Salma, please share your videos in the YouTube group for others to support you. We have many new members over there, and you support them too. You know how we do. Okay, that was I deserve happiness and success. How about this one? This one, I got it from Wesley, but I don't know if I believe it. Do you believe this one would be a good one? He said that it works for him. I always get what I want. That's a tough one. Okay, try it. Right. I put it here. I put it here later. I said he said this like it works for him. I said, okay, let me note it down. I always get what I want. I always get what I want. Kalema Kiwewa, are you listening to this one? I always get what I want. If you believe it though, you know these things work with belief. If you just say it just here, no. You have to say and believe it and say she was like in the mirror and panting. Yes, I always get what I want. I always get what I want. Yeah. Okay, so how many did you get? Did anyone write? Did anyone write? How about this one? Everything is working out in my favor. Everything is working out in my favor. Actually, I think that one works because, in fact, Wesley was sharing a story where he went to apply for a job, but has a record. You know, here in America, they say you have a record. They do a background check and they find something. They find something. If it's to do with borrowing money, if they found that one time you didn't pay your loan or whatever, they find it in the record. So he had a record of going to prison or something. He had that. He should tell that story. Normally, they wouldn't give you a job. But he went to get this job and he believed that he's going to get it. Do you know he ended up getting it? Because he told the truth. Normally, they don't hire people like that. But because he believed, like I said, everything is working out in my favor. So if you believe that everything is going to work out in your favor, in fact, it's working already in your favor, and you're going for this job interview, he got it. He told the truth, how he got the ticket. Because he got the ticket, I think that he got it by racing. He was riding, he was over speeding on a motorcycle. He was over speeding. That's how he got it. So he told the truth, and the boss said, okay, I understand. They gave him a job. Because he said he believed that he was going to get the job. So you believe and keep saying it, everything's working in my favor. And wow, these are from Lisa. You know, I like to note things when I'm watching something. I like to take notes. So I added some more here, and this was by Lisa. I don't know if you want these. How many did you get? Did anyone write? Yes, everything is working out in my favor. Everything is working out in my favor. Everything is working out in my favor. I deserve happiness and success. I deserve happiness and success while you take the step. So if you want to come to Zoom, I can give you a few minutes of Zoom. And okay, let's recap. Although when I come live, it's like I'm having a conversation with you. Like you came here, we're just talking. It's not formal, it's not. I said, let me share 2 habits, and these are very practical. Please try it. Go get out a notebook and put it for me. I put mine where I pray, where I do my prayers, because I can't miss it. It's right there. So I think, sometimes, let me tell you the truth. Sometimes I may forget to write it. It's supposed to be daily, right? But sometimes I may forget to write in. But you know what I do? I still fill it in. Like yesterday, if I forgot to put in the entry, I put a date on it. So if I say, oh, yesterday was 26th, I missed it. Okay, I go back and review the day. I said, oh, what happened yesterday? Okay, that happened yesterday. I still fill it in. Try it. You'll be surprised. You're going to feel a peace of mind, like a peace, like a happy person. So try it, put in the morning and in the evening. Morning and evening. So like me, when I finish my prayers in the morning, then I write what I'm grateful for. But actually, I do it more regularly in the evening because I like to remember what happened in the day. What happened today that I'm grateful for. So if you keep doing that, you're going to see like you discover a different kind of life. Things start happening more and more. And also the other habit was but then they are connected. They are connected because As you are writing your gratitude in a gratitude journal, you're actually using affirmations. You can use affirmations that I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for that. And there's something like here, as I'm saying these things, I learned them from courses. I buy courses, and there is somewhere, some of you I shared a thing before, where the lady was saying that we have limiting beliefs. I didn't talk about it much today. Limiting beliefs or that come from a long, long, long time ago. Only if you went through like a therapy session and someone took you through and said, okay, what happened to you when you're 3 years or 4 years or 5 years? We forgot all about these things, but the things are still with us. Then the subconscious mind. Your life, whatever you're doing right now, is according to those things that happened a long time ago. That's scary. It's very, very scary. You may find someone behaving like a child because of those things that are still with them. So the lady was teaching that if, for example, it's to do with money, I don't know. I was about to get into another topic. It's called self-image. Self-image. The way you see yourself happened a long time ago. If you don't believe you deserve more, you go to a job, you may have skill, but I have that kind of thing in me. But I know I explained where it came from because we worked a lot without being paid for a long time in the family business. So you don't value your time as much because you're used to just doing things. Even right now, these Zooms that I'm talking about, I spend hours with people on Zoom, but I never charge any money. Yet people here, they schedule 30 session Zoom and they charge money. So it came, you see, the child who is following me, that we're used to just doing things without being paid. So I still do it here. So that's what I was saying, that the self-image is how much are you worth? By the way, it can be the opposite. If you, here in America, I hear people who pay their children to do chores, like, okay, you wash dishes or you wash clothes and they pay you. What's that? So it needs to be in the middle to know what you could pay someone to do and what you don't pay someone to do, because they are part of the family. Some things you just do because you're at home, right? So, but there are people who pay. So then when your children grow up thinking they have to be, you pay them for everything. So everywhere they go, they can't even volunteer anywhere, anything, because they believe every minute of their time is paid. So it can be bad too. It needs to be balanced out. But you're not valuing my time also messed me up. So self-image is what you believe you are worth. What you believe you are worth. The book, The Instant Millionaire, where the guru was hiring this manager, and he said, okay, take this job only if you pay me so much. But the so much he was talking about was not actually enough. Okay, not what the person, okay, let me give you numbers. The guru who was hiring was planned to pay the person, I think, $80,000 a year. This was American money. And this person, when he was doing the interview, he did very, very well. And when he started, okay, how much? He said, okay, I'll do it only. He put a condition on it. Only if you give me $50,000. But the amount he was asking for was much lower than what the employer had planned to pay him. So he said, what's that? This guy was worth more, but he didn't know. That's self-image. How do you see yourself? Do you really know your value? So we have to know work on our self-image. You have to train yourself to value yourself more. I'm dealing with that. I think I have that issue. I have an issue of self-image that I don't know what I'm worth. I don't value myself as much as far as the time and the things I do, to say, okay, pay me so much, like that. And then also another limiting belief I have is the fear of success. The fear of success. So do you have any limiting beliefs? Can we work on a limiting belief? Who wants to put in the other closet? Who wants to put something you think is a limiting belief for you? I'll create an affirmation for you. Is there anyone who wants to offer in the chat? Those of you who are live, if you have, like, for example, you're shy, we're going to say, I'm confident. We do the opposite. I'm confident. I'm confident. I'm confident. So if you don't believe you deserve more money, you say, I deserve more. I deserve a better life. I deserve happiness. I deserve to have a good wife. I deserve to have a good husband. I deserve to have whatever it is. What is it? You deserve what? Put in the chat. Let me see. You deserve what? Those of you who watch this later, if you watch up to here, please put in the comments. Add something in the comment. What did you take out of that? If you didn't take out anything, take out the fact that there is something going on with you. Only if you worked on it already. But if you didn't, we all have these issues because they come from childhood. Whenever you grew up, there are some things it's like garbage. I mean, garbage is a strong word. Dirty stuff you need to clean up. The things you grew up believing about money, believing about people, believing about yourself that are still in you, but maybe you think that's who you are, whatever, but you can change it. It can change with these things I'm talking about. Be a grateful person, but mostly the affirmations. The affirmations will help clean it up. Slowly, you're going to see that, oh, okay, I'm changing. But if you want to learn from professionals, the way I did. I didn't sit in their classrooms, but I bought their courses. So I have some free things. Number one is a quiz. You take a quiz, you answer a few questions, and they're going to tell you if you have, in fact, there is one for money blocks. Are you blocking money from your life? Then there is something about habits. Do you have some habits that are blocking success? Because there is the habit of, for example, being self-sabotaging yourself. There's the habit of, for example, if you start things and stop, you don't finish. You start things, but you stop in the middle. I see that all the time. I have people who come here, like where I'm sharing this challenge, a $5 challenge. People come, pay their money, $5, they never even open it. So what's that? And then tomorrow, you may find them buying another thing. So like you get excited about things, but then you stop. You lose the excitement and then go to something else and something else and something else. That's actually a thing to do with your personality, the way you grew up. So you can train yourself to change these things. So if you want to come to do that quiz, I have a link here. It's my community. In fact, I switched now because I leave things here and people don't do them. But if you connect with me, let me put a link. I'm about to close this one. And those of you who come later, watch this later, check the pinned comment. That's where I put this link. Communicate with me, because when you communicate with me, then I will know what you want, what is good for you, especially if you're in different countries. I just shared it in the chat. That link takes you to my WhatsApp number. Please use it only. Some people come through and they are just trying to do not so good things. They come. Don't use my number if you are not coming to learn how to get better. These things that I'm sharing, the free things, personal development, learning to get the free quiz that I share, I promise, or the book. This book, I'll give it to you. I'll share the link. It's a download. You get it at the download. I have a real book here, but you can get it online as a download. It's going to help you with I am affirmations. It's going to help you with these limiting beliefs that you have. Okay, there is a lady, an example was done following the lady who had all the common issues we have, and they were showing her how to solve her issues. So as she solves her issues, you also solve yours. And because it's online, it has some links to some videos that are demonstrating how things are done. Okay, like the other lady, I think I didn't finish it. I was saying that the inside there, the lady was showing that because you have limiting beliefs, she was showing some tapping. Like if you came and decided that one is paid, actually, you have to pay to get this one. That if you have limiting beliefs, after you know what your limiting beliefs are, that before you start the affirmation that we did, she does some tapping. She teaches how you tap. You tap your body, that you are activating the sensory system, your sensory system. So she said tap first before you do the affirmation. That's the paid course, that one. So if you want those kind of things, connect with me. And yeah, do you have anything you added right there that I didn't see? Let me see. Everything right to me. Okay, do you have any comment you want to make? I'm closing this one. If you're watching me live right now and you want to be on Zoom with me, There's a 5-day challenge. That one is for making money. That's for starting business. And I think it's really, really great. Or if you're not that's for those in USA. If you're not in USA, you can still go through the community. I'll show you something that's going to help you where you are. When I'm here, my main message is actually making money stuff. All these things we're talking about, we want a better life. We want to attract blessing in our life. We want to be happy people, okay? Grateful people, happy people. Yeah. And especially if you have children, please try not to put those limits on them. Because the things are created by the environment where they grow up. Let them know that the world is abundant. They can do whatever they want. They are great children. Don't limit them. Don't say, oh, you are stupid. Oh, you are this. No, don't label them, because when you label them, they pick it up. They say someone give their name and then you take it on. Your dad died a long time ago, but because they said something to you, you still believe it. No, we don't want that. Yeah, so let's come and make some money. Not just money, actually. Business is my intention. Go support my march. It costs $17. This one. It has a message. Take a step to better. You see them on here, right? When you drink and it's reminding you to take a step, I believe you'll take the step. If you want these, they're all over there. The cups, so many things. In fact, I was trying to adjust the price. I couldn't. There's so many things. I said, oh my goodness. I wish there was, I wanted to give a discount, like to change the prices, but it was taking me so long, I gave up. So only I called them and see if there is one button I can press and give the people discount. It failed. So it's still at the regular prices. 17 for that cup. It has a black too. They pack it like this. It comes like this. When you get in the mail, they ship it like this. But then this is international. It's not USA only. You can get this and get for your partner, okay? This is black inside. This is white. My daughter bought it and she sent me a photo, a video. Was it a video? A photo, a video. With some tea in it, and it's put a sauce on it. It looks so nice. Oh, I thought that was good. Okay, thank you so much. Any comments? Please put a comment for me. Let me see. The recap was 2 habits. Start using them today, please. Get somewhere to write. I am grateful. Using a pen, they say using a pen helps write on your brain. I think it's a good thing to hold a pen and write. So a notebook and a pen, put them close to a space. You could put them, the notebook close to your bed. You write in. What are you grateful for before you sleep? In your subconscious mind will work better, produce better things for you. I'm not a guru. I just learn from people. And then also the other affirmations. This gratitude is separate from the other one. The other one, the affirmation could be something else, nothing to do with gratitude, just the things that you want to happen in your life. They have rules about it, the way you write them. They have to be in the present tense. Present tense. Happen. There's a good one, by the way. Let me give it to you before I skipped it here. That was Wesley, the one he called the Jenny script. Is right here, actually. It says, I'm so grateful now that abundance comes to me easily and effortlessly on a consistent and daily basis. That was Wesley. You can even make it short. You could say, so happy and grateful now that abundance comes to me easily and effortlessly. Consistent and daily basis. He added all that. But easily and effortlessly was the main point. Easily and effortlessly. That you don't struggle to get good things into your life. No struggle, no more struggles. Okay? Thank you all so much. Is there anyone who wants to say something? Let me see. That link that I put there, it gets you to my community. You get to my WhatsApp number, text me and say, okay, I heard you talk about the quiz. I heard you talk about the free book. I heard you talk about the 5-day challenge if you want to learn how to make money, or if you're in other countries, share. If you get to me, I find something good for you. And some of them are just free. If you have money, some you can buy. Yeah, that's how it is. Thank you so much. And yeah, please oh, you didn't like it? What's going on? Subscribe, please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel. Let me see. Please like it before I leave. Those are a few likes. Add some more. Okay? Everything working in your favor. Please like it. Don't forget. You know, when we close it, when I close it, it starts over. YouTube, seriously? They don't keep anything. They just start it over like it's a new thing. Yet we spent all these hours over here. I don't understand that. Okay, thank you so much. Bye-bye. Share with your friends.